We are here at Chemical Guys Ride and Coffee with some of the nicest cars in the country. Well, where do we start? I think it'd be rude not to start here with VIP Phil's Toyota Century. Quite possibly one of the cleanest builds at the moment. And I know he is still working on some custom stuff to take it to the next level. It's already got the full VIP treatment on the interior with some mahogany wood. That's quite funny. The classic phone comes with the car, some champagne glasses in the back, and all the other goodies you can imagine. And it's running these Blitz wheels. I want to say, is it like Blitz 03s or something? Not too sure. But of course, it's actually on the original air ride, I believe, that these cars came with, just using some NHA magic to get it running a much lower stance than that was ever available originally. And of course, it's a V12. Because why the hell wouldn't Toyota throw a V12 in a little, well, not a little, a very big family sedan? Coming out of the studio, we've got Dan from Kill All Wipers with his, I want to say it's, I mean, the rear is looking like a Skyline GTR. I'm not sure if it is. Maybe I'm a fool. But this one's on the VSKS, the Classics. There's a weird, I will admit, it is weird, the blue tint. However, it does work quite well. And it does look sick. Wow. Now that's quite a pull. Wasn't expecting to see one of these. Obviously here in the UK, a 7-litre twin-charged Camaro is not the normal sight. That is crazy. That has just stolen the show, I think, for the time being at least. See if I can get a quick peek in the engine bay there. What a monster. Getting some serious clunks from that gearbox. I've just heard some people comment that it might have a sequential in. Another M2 pulling up. That is one thing you find at these Chemical Guys events. They do have people come in and go in throughout the whole 3 hours that the event is on. So you can walk around once, go for a second lap and see a complete different set of cars. It is quite good. Wouldn't be a car meet without a Vauxhall Tavera. And over here in the little coned off section, got this beautiful Silvia. This might possibly be my favourite car here. The wheels are immaculate. The whole thing is just clean as anything. And it's even got the titanium burnt tip on the exhaust to finish it off. Now, as many of you will know, Beamers aren't really my thing, but I will say this 140 is pushing some serious power. I think it's running a little over 500 at the minute. I think it's got a badge on the back. Yeah, OP 500. So that is going to be incredibly fast. Speaking about things with some serious power, He's got the bonnet closed now, but I saw the engine in this before, and wow. And in a wagon too. He really did not save any for the rest of us. You know, I've got to say it. I've got to say it. Oh my God. Is that a Supra? Had to be done. I'm not sure. I've not seen the engine on this thing. I can't imagine it's stock. But it seems like it's in some very good condition. Along with Ishi's 190E. We have seen the engine in this. It's just been swapped, pushing around 210 brake, I think it's pushing now, with the ability to push a lot more. It is a shame seeing him on these massive wheels. I think it looks quite cool. It's almost very race spec, especially at the back here. But it is actually bagged, and he will be putting some very nice wheels on it. Just for the time being, this is what he's working with. The only real supercar here today is a 720S. I say that like it's a bad thing. It is beautiful. Loads of carbon fibre accents, like the vents down here at the back, the wing mirrors, a couple bits on the bonnet. Wasp is not included. And these carbon headlights, they're very cool. Matching set of Lexi. I want to say they are LS250s, or 200s, sorry. We've got some matching paint. Oh, this one's even got the crazy, like, lowrider style roof, which is super cool to see. Downturned exhaust on this one. Personally, I think that's the one I'd go for. But I can't deny this one is equally cool. Got a pan roof just to flex the spec. And some mismatched tyres, wheels sorry, tells me that this is probably a drift build. Now, would we look at this? So, if you've seen the purple Mito on the channel before, that's Ben's, and this is his other car.
It's not my Alfa, you can't film it.
Hey, Aaron's Alfa accepts all, except for Fords and Audis. I had a Peugeot as my first car, so.
This is like showroom condition.
Fair enough, can't argue with that. Go on, tell us a bit about it, Ben. The 940, what's it like? Cost £1,000. Full of rust? No, not full of rust. What's going on with the exhaust pipe? I've spotted this. That's a standard exhaust. That does not look standard. It looks like it's been smacked with a hammer.
It's been replaced, but it's an OEM replacement.
So what's the reason for getting the, what's this tech classed as? A sedan? Saloon?
Needed more space.
Yeah, why didn't you get the wagon? That's the question we all want to know.
Pounds, I can't say much more. It's only done as well about 58,000 miles. Please don't,
seriously?
Don't look at the speedo because that says otherwise.
Go on, what does the speedo say? Can we see it? 180,000, Jesus.
It's not actually done 180. It's been not clocked back, it's been clocked forward.
Why? Period correct. Period correct.
Speedos like to break. Rather than fix it, she needs to swap one out of another one.
Yeah, so just take another one. Fair enough. No, it is quite cool. Go on, he's offered us to jump in. Oh, them handles are cool. I love it when cars have handles that are different. So this is what it's like to be inside of a complete brick. If you know Volvos, you know they are made to last. But the seats seem quite comfy. I'm quite impressed. Got a little Civic Duo here. This white one, I must say, is exceptionally clean as far as a Civic goes. I'm rating the wheel setup, some chunky tyres, and a fully stripped out interior. Here's what I'm quite excited to look at. This 350 came in, I got it on video coming in, and it is very, very nice to look at. Coming with some bronze wheels to suit the red, and yellow calipers. That is a good setup. I respect that. I'd probably do the same. Chloe's no longer bagged Polo. I must say, I definitely prefer the look of it not being bagged. I just can't stand how the rear wheels sit when these are put on air ride. Another Honda. I want to say this is Acura? Integra? I don't know how they all mesh together, the names. Got a big carbon wang on it. Integra Type R. No, this is really cool. I'm assuming, oh no, that is actually supposed to be like that. I thought it might have been a chip in the side skirt, but no. But them wheels, the gold with the black and the carbon accents, definitely up there as one of my favourites. Now, not one that I'd normally have a look at, with it being, or appearing to be very standard, but a Mark IV Golf in this condition is unseen. I want to say, is that cut bumpers or something? Not too sure, but it is very clean and very tidy. Some people aren't too happy with the revving going on over here in Levi's RS3. I do admit, I do rate the colour matched headlights. I think that's quite cool.
I don't know, it sounded like every other one ever.
Do you want to be in the YouTube video?
Why not?
We've got, how do you pronounce it? Adnan? Adnan?
Yeah.
The man that crashed an Alfa Romeo 4C?
I did not.
No, he didn't. I'm only messing with him. He was not the driver. Convertibles are always an interesting choice, but I think this one is absolutely sick. The colour combo of the sort of red leather with the green, I want to say, is it Isle of Man green paint? Not too sure, but it is beautiful and it is sat incredibly low. Should we hear him blast off? Should we try and get it? I will say, one of the better sounding M2s I've seen. We've got a couple of the little cars over here. The Kona end's quite cool. I'm rating the wheels on it. The i20 with the yellow headlights. We saw a Polo at the start. I think it was a Polo. Same black with yellow headlights sort of combo. I think it works quite well. Here it is. It hasn't left yet. I thought it had, but it's not. And this one's got some more sort of wine bronzy coloured wheels. I quite rate it. And I want to say, just taking some guesses. I'm not taking some guesses. Shall we check out his Instagram, see what it is? I can't tell if it's a Golf or a Polo. It is a Polo. See, this is exactly what I mean. I've come back around now, and this is a complete different set of cars to what was here before. I'm assuming this car's got a 2J by the reg, a full drift spec E38, 40, 46, 38, I don't know my BMWs. This is it's a 140 that's been debadged down to a 116, I think. Personally not my cup of tea, but I do admit the colour's quite nice. The wrapped or hydro dip bonnet with red carbon, it's just a very, yeah, not for me personally. The red lights are cool, but it does make a quite a nice duo. These guys did roll in together, whether unintentionally or not, with this G80 M3 CSL. Again, with the red on red lights. This one is a real piece of kit. I'm a mad, oh, invite only admin, invite only run club. Yeah, so this will push some serious power and it will get driven. Believe me, I've seen some of the stuff that Run Club has done. They don't drive them like Dan's Sylvia, parked next to it. Sitting absolutely beautifully. Let's check that rear fitment. You couldn't get much lower than that. Just generally a super clean build, one I always love to see. I don't think much has changed on it in a while, so I don't know if he's planning something. But a very, very cool example. Saw this earlier today at another detailing show I've been to, and I am rocking with them chrome wheels. Not normally my go-to pick on red cars, but I think it's worked very well here. Just the right amount just the right amount of chrome bits on it for it to work. This is quite cool to see. You've got the big massive Camaro right next to the Honda Fit, I want to say it is. This is Sean, it's Sean's. It's a Mugen Japanese import, and it's actually really cool. It's a super cool car. I think it's a Fit, I don't think it's a Jazz. Not something you see on the road every day, but definitely something that you could easily, if you weren't a car person, I don't think you'd spot just how cool and rare this gem is. Some more late arrivals. The monster of whatever that is leaving, and Liam has come in his Golf. This thing is proper cool. And wow, he runs it low. Respect that. Airs it out, barely moves. Right, see you later. No worries. Yeah, airs out and doesn't really move. That's what we like to see. We've got this Impreza over here with a wide hatch kit that's in the making. It does look quite good. Oh, good man. I do love the way, it's something I'll be doing with my wide body kit, is the way that the wheels sort of stick out past the body kit. I think that looks super cool. And of course, in general, Imprezas look super cool. And the bag, last but not least, the bagged E30 Jack Bub. What a beautiful car this is. The stance is perfect. Tuck in the rear wheels. Got sort of a lip to arch on the front. Not quite, but it's getting there. And it is immaculate. And just like that, we've already checked out all the coolest cars here. Of course, excluding the V6 Beast that we've come in here today. So now we're going to head over into the studio and check out some of the products they've got, because I am quite excited to test some of these. Thank you very much. One of my favourite things about when I come to the Chemical Guys group, they have the very sort of teaching, which I always appreciate, because I'm not the best detailer. I do like to clean my car myself, but you've got all sorts of guides on how to detail, what products to use, when to use them, sort of thing, which you really have to appreciate with detailing companies. I know quite a few of them do have guides, but I think Chemical Guys is probably the best place to actually see and understand them. Even got some display videos going on in the background. We spoke to the guys at Detail Garage at the counter, and we've got some products. We've got a degreaser and a wheel cleaner, because my wheels are absolutely filthy. Look at that. So when I get home, I'll be working on that. The degreaser will hopefully bring our engine up to scratch. We've actually done a bit of dry ice blasting along here. I'll have a video up on that soon. But for the time being, until I pull the engine out, when I pull the engine out, I'll give it a full dry ice blast, make everything pristine. For the time being, after getting rained on this morning, and all my bay is super dirty now, we'll give the degreaser a go, and I'll keep you guys updated on how it goes. But until then, that's all the super cool stuff that I wanted to show you guys today. So if you've enjoyed, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.